After sitting dormant for 2 months, North Carolina's bookmaking bill recently surfaced in a House committee where it passed with bipartisan support, raising the possibility that North Carolina could become the next state to legalize sports wagering. Some 24 states already offer some type of sports gambling, placing wagers in person at betting parlors or using an app to make bets on your phone. Gambling supporters want to bring that same kind of action to North Carolina. What are the odds of it passing in this session?
You had to ask what the odds are. I think the odds are high. I mean, I would say better than 50-50. That
Guilford County Republican John Hardister should know his job as House Whip is to count the votes. Do you have the votes, whether it's now or in the spring?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't done a hard vote count on it, but if the vote in Commerce the other day was any indication, I think looks like there's a good chance we have the votes to get it passed.
Sports wagering is already happening in North Carolina. That's the thing that a lot of people don't know.
The bill's sponsor, Forsyth County Democrat Paul Lowe, a minister, says he backs sports wagering for one reason: the money.
We need more money for education. We need more money for roads and on and on and on.
The legislature's fiscal analysis estimates that sports gambling could bring North Carolina up to $24 million a year. Supporters say it could be twice that much, but admit that no one knows for sure.
Those facts do not change regardless of what form of gambling it is.
Opponents make the same argument against sports wagering they made against the lottery 16 years ago.
That gambling addiction impacts families, it impacts that individual, and it impacts communities in significant ways.
John Rustin, the head of North Carolina Family Policy Council, says government-sponsored gambling is bad for individuals, bad for their families, and bad for North Carolina.
This is McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is to the goal line and in for a Carolina touchdown.
Under the proposed bill, sports fans, and for that matter anyone, could bet on the Panthers, the Hurricanes, the Hornets, and even place a bet on ACC basketball games like Duke versus North Carolina. All of it regulated by North Carolina's Education Lottery Commission. Legal bookmakers such as FanDuel and DraftKings would pay North Carolina a $500,000 license fee and an 8% tax. Other states charge more. Pennsylvania, for example, charges a $10 million licensing fee and a 36% tax on its bookmakers.
Darnold steps up, deep shot for Robbie Anderson. He's got him! Touchdown!
Sporting venues like Bank of America Stadium, home of the Panthers, could set up gambling kiosks to take bets from fans in person. Supporters don't know if they have a winning bet just yet. Some won't even speculate on the possibility. What are the odds?
Boy, I don't know how to answer that one. That could get me into trouble.
But opponents say they have a sure thing. And what do you think the odds are? Is this going to happen this time around?
No, it's not. So we are doing everything that we can.
This is something that's already happening. Do we want to put our head in the sand and just ignore it, or do we want to face it?
This is not a perfect bill by any means, but I think that it is a bill that can help our revenue stream. And that's what I'm concerned with.
The neighboring states of Tennessee and Virginia already have sports wagering. And right now, a $400 million casino resort is in the works for the city of Danville. In Greensboro, I'm Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.
Thank you, Bill. If lawmakers do not take up the sports wagering bill this session, supporters think it would be one of the first things on the agenda when lawmakers return to Raleigh this spring.